Hello everyone, my name is Okonyoeme Andrew and welcome to another week on the Cribs. Welcome to the Crib. Let's see what we have for today. So quickly, today we'll be talking about doing a movie review. I know I'm doing this quite a lot now, but Mount Zion has been putting out some very incredible movies, and there is one movie we have to talk about. It's called Recitation. Yeah, so Recitation is a movie the Mount Zion Film Institute or production industry or whatever came in collaboration with the Winlows. So the Winlows acted the movie with them, and that's one thing that I was like, okay, let's see. We don't normally see this, but this is something I love to see, that they begin to bring in more believers from different spheres to partner and to join and to act with them, because it just makes it more amazing. You know, we have a lot of them out there now. We have the Amplifiers, we have Anora. So if they can find a way where they can continue to come together, I think us as believers, we like different all of this movies, kids, Christian production people, and the more they continue to work together, I just know they're going to produce something beautiful. So let's start with Recitation. Yes, so Recitation is a movie. I'm not going to give you spoilers, but it's just a movie about a young boy in a competition. If you haven't watched the movie, click the link below, go and watch it before you come back for this, so that I don't spoil the movie for you. So I just saw myself sweating. It's Nigeria. I can't on fan. You'll be hearing the disturbing everywhere. So you have to just move with me, brothers. So yes, like I was saying, Recitation is about a young boy that couldn't speak properly, and he had to recite a lot of scriptures in 5 minutes. And how would a stutter, someone that stutters, a stammerer we call him, how would they be able to do that? And that's all the movie, I'll say that's what it was all about. But there's so many lessons to learn. So what was one thing I liked about the movie is the change of scene. The major family in the movie was not the normal Yoruba family. You know, Mount Zion does enough. Yeah, we know they're from Yoruba, and they do a lot of moving in that Yoruba line. Just doing a movie different, and I'm seeing the Benin line, and me as a guy that grew up in Benin City, just hearing the pidgin, the Benin talk and the slangs, and I'm like, okay, this hits at home. I think they should do that for a lot of more cultures. We have a lot of cultures in Nigeria, maybe the Hausa culture, the Tiv. I think they've done one in the Hausa. Yeah, I can't remember the name, but they did one there when Darasimi Oyo now was serving. I think there was a movie they did there. Yeah, it was very nice too. If I can remember the name, or put the link in the description box also, but I can't remember the name right now. So in the movie, I'm just going to say our movies, it's going to be short nowadays, maybe 5-6 minutes tops. So what did I get from the movie? Number one, as a guy that works with, for me, I'm a guy that works with a lot of teens and preteens and young adults. One thing I got is that I've seen this where a lot of them are down, a lot of them are kind of hit with one thing or the other. There are limitations and all of that, and it feels as if everybody has forgotten about them at one point, or everybody has left them at one point. I feel what I have learned from this movie is not to give up on them. Make sure they know that they can do all things, and even though their limitations can become their strength, whereby if they believe in God and continue, it's either God will change that limitation, or for example, like the case of this young boy, how God helped him even with the limitations of stuttering to be able to achieve his goal. I'm not going to say what happened because I don't want to give spoilers, but in the same vein, if I have a limitation in my life, and let's say it's even a limp, I can't walk properly, God can use that limp to bless people. God can use that limp. If either he changes it, either he heals it completely, so I can use it for his glory, and say this is what God has done. Or even in that, I'm going to say this is what God can do, even with someone with a limp. So there's always positivity in every situation we find ourselves, and that is one thing I got from it. Number two, I think we should have competitions, Christian competitions. I don't know, why don't we have Christian competitions, I beg? Because I think we should have Christian competitions. A Christian competition where people can come and show their talents in different ways, and whereby a huge sum of money is given, even though it's not for profit. I think we have believers now that can use that as a means of blessing, so that children grow to like the things of God, number one, and number two, as they learn scripture and learn all those things, God begins to speak to them more, and then as they win, they can help their family out of poverty and out of pain and out of all those things. I think it's something that we can do and we should do in this time. Lastly, what did I get from that movie? Okay, so this is more personal, that I can and I should believe in the promises of God. So what God has told me that I am going to become, even though it doesn't look like it now, I should hold fast and keep working with it, because the young boy in the movie, he could have given up and gave up at so many times, but there was someone there that always reminded him about the promises of God, and God can do it and God will do it, and the person didn't know when God will do it and how God will do it, but he just thinks that, okay, maybe you'll be able to recite one, but see the miracle of God, and he even did it more than everybody thought he was going to do there. They thought one was enough, but God had plans that he was going to do everything, and I was going to come victorious. So in your life, you're going through hell, you're going through a lot, you're going through a lot of pains and limitations. Let me tell you something, God is right there. Keep on holding on, praying, and going with God each one step at a time. And in all of it, there's one thing I'm going to tell you: find rest. Find rest in God. Find rest in the pain. Find rest in the hard times. Find rest. He's going to teach you. He's going to make you. He's going to grow you in this time. And when God is done working in you, and when He has launched you now out to the world, when you are now thoroughly furnished, then watch what He's going to do with you. But in all, in every situation you find yourself, find rest. Only in that can we truly, truly, truly walk this Christian journey without looking back, without backsliding, and without envy, without hatred, without bitterness for God. Thank you very much. My name remains Okerinyeme Andrew. See you next week. God bless you. Pull up. Don't go anywhere without subscribing, sharing, commenting, and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload, you'll be the first to see it. Cheers.